Good morning, my loves. So today is, I don't really know what I did with I'm having a rough day and my eyes are looking a hot mess, but I'll fix it. Okay, so today is day 4 in the 10 days of foundation or less. I missed a couple days. Thursday, I did it, but then my grandmother went to the hospital. It was this whole ordeal, and so I didn't film the follow-ups. And then my weekend, y'all. So we missed a few days, but we're starting back today. Today is Milani Conceal and Perfect. It retails on MilaniCosmetics.com for $10, but you can get it at Walmart for about 8 something, almost 9. I'm cheating today. I've used this one before. It's been about a year, but for a long time, this was my jam because this shit can. I'm what? I did a terrible job with my eyes. Have you ever just had a day that you just want to crawl back in the bed and just not deal with your day? That is my day today. Okay, anyway, so it says it will combat under eye circles. I do not use it under my eyes. I only use my Shape Tape. Redness and other skin imperfections with this full coverage, water-resistant foundation, plus concealer in one. Got a couple of pimples today. We're going to put that concealing to the test. It is a no mess, no drip pump. Y'all already know how I feel about a pump. That dispenses just the right amount of fluid to achieve a flawless look. Works around the clock to keep skin looking naturally perfect. Okay, as always, I have used, you know the drill, Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer. I have put the Becca under, I have to read this every time. You notice this? I've used this for like a year, every single day, but I still have to read it. It's the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. Love this stuff. Masks those dark circles. All right, let's get down to business. It is a very thick consistency. It really does not take a lot of this product. They didn't have the color I used to use. If y'all notice, I'm struggling with the color situation. Ugh. We'll start there. If you want a high coverage foundation, this is really the best one to go for because it covers. You will have no flaws with this one. I really love Milani's products. And like I said, they are available at Walmart. Their lippies are some of my favorite. I use their Radiance pressed powder every single day. I've never really gotten into their eyeshadows, but they make some really pretty blushes. Now, one thing I will say about their blushes is they're not highly pigmented, and I like a lot of color on my cheeks. You know, some people just like a little flush. I like a boom cheek. But the colors are pretty. You just have to dig into the pan and use more than you would with some other brands. Gosh, this foundation's gorgeous. I cannot get over my eyes. Like this wing is wide. This one's kind of thinner. This one goes out further. I just don't know what kind of mess is happening. It was that easy to put on. You know, you've seen me with some of these drugstore foundations struggle to get it blended, and I've had to go back in and build up the coverage. No, not with this one. This one is just easy to apply. I'm going to use a little extra on this pimple. It's easy to apply and it covers so pretty. I told y'all I had a couple pimples. I don't know what's happening. It's stress. It's stress, y'all. I ain't gonna keep going on about my stressful life, but we got some stress happening. I just had a terrible weekend. Y'all probably couldn't even hear that because of the paper. I just had a terrible weekend in Tarte Shape Tape. I had to drag back out my anxiety medicine. You know, I've kind of talked about that on my channel, about how I hadn't really had to take any and I was trying not to. Honey, I pulled that bottle out 3 times this weekend. It just, like, I'm gonna get emotional just talking about it. So I need to stop talking about it. I love my Shape Tape, y'all. I got on Sephora the other day. I ordered a new foundation, the YSL All Hours foundation, which I'll talk about that in a video. If you want to drop $60 on a foundation, oh my gosh, that foundation is amazing. But anyway, I was going to order the YSL concealer that's in the same line. I can't remember the exact price, but I want to say it was like 30 some dollars. But then I removed it from my shopping cart because I'm like, Shape Tape is cheaper. You get a big old, I mean, this is like, I'm getting old, y'all. It's 0.33 ounces. It works perfect. I mean, I have 0 complaints with this concealer. So I'm like, why even bother spending money on another one when I have one that I love? You know, it's like, I don't know. Y'all, you can tell I'm in a funk, can't you? I probably need to stop talking. Okay, I'm going to set it. Oh, I've already got a mess in here. Powder. Okay, I'm setting it with my Born This Way setting powder by Too Faced. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Remember, if you have any of those under eye creases, work those bad boys out. Apparently, my under eye creases don't want to go anywhere today. That is so indicative of how my day is going. I mean, look at my under eye. I never have a creasing problem like that, but I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm stressed. Hey, I told y'all in like my very first video that I would keep it real on my channel, didn't I? My life is not always happy, cheerful smiles, you know? It just isn't. Okay. Remember, if you have any creases here, work those out before you set it. Have fuzz. I'm telling you, I hate to declare this the winner already because to be honest, when I used to use this, my skin was a little different. So it may not wear as well now that my skin has changed as it did back in the day. So we'll see. It's fell into my lines up here, but as I told y'all, every foundation I've ever used does. I used to get Botox. I quit getting Botox. Maybe that's what I need. A good day of a massage and a facial and inject some poison into my forehead. Sounds like a great day to me. Okay. I've never done this on my channel, y'all, but I'm a vapor. I'm a vape girl. I can't help it. And I'm really starting, I can feel my anxiety just today. So sorry. Not sorry. Do any of you vape? If you do, let me know in the comments. I would love to know, like, if you order your juice online, if you have a favorite juice shop. I've been struggling a little bit with finding good juice since I moved back to Virginia. I had like this bomb juice shop in Montgomery. You know what's funny is this has fallen into my lines much worse than it used to. Even after I buffed it out and then set it. I know y'all probably can't see it, but Milani, why are you gonna do me this way? All right, so I'm going to go finish this look. I will be back momentarily. I am back. I have finished this look. Um, Milani, you never disappoint. I am just, I love this foundation. I will tell you, it has somewhat accentuated my wrinkles more than I remember it doing before. But then again, I used to get Botox, so um, it just, I use some really high-end foundations. Well, Too Faced, which is like one of those middle of the road. But my go-to is Too Faced and Marc Jacobs. I've recently started using YSL, and I want to tell you, I think that the YSL is going to be the Mac Daddy of all foundations. It has awed me, let me tell you. I won't go into this because this is all about the Milani, but I will do a video on the YSL foundations. But I use some stellar foundations, and Milani has always been able to compete with those foundations. Um, it, it's just a beautiful finish, a beautiful wear, great coverage. We're going to put it to the test today to see how it lasts. I'm traveling for work. I have to drive all the way down to Georgia. um, so we'll see how it lasts. I'll do some check-ins throughout the day as I'm able to. But Milani, I love you. Also, I did my look using all of the products that I got from my BoxyCharm. My eyebrows, my eyeshadow, my blush, and my lips all came from BoxyCharm. If you would like more details on those products, you got to check out my video. I'll link it down below, but I go into detail about all those products. But BoxyCharm, think you did me right. All right, y'all. Let's see how the check-in goes. By the way, I had to take my anxiety meds. I could just, I could feel it. I'm traveling. Those anxiety meds do make me sleepy, so wish me luck with that. But yeah, if I didn't, I may not have made it to Georgia. All right, y'all. Have a great day, and I will check in with you later. Hello, loves. So this is my 4-hour check-in. It's actually been about 5 hours. That pimple is shining. You know, I got a little highlighter on it, so it's making it pop even more. But anyway, to the foundation. It's not holding up as well as I used to remember it holding up, but I think I may have put too much on this morning. It's really showing my, it's breaking up really bad through here in my wrinkles, and my pores are just popping. Really kind of falling into my fine lines. I don't know if you can see that right around the nose. Yeah, it's not holding up as well as I remember. So at this check-in, we're going to give it a 3 out of 5 stars. I'm about to head into Ulta. I mean, when you're driving in Georgia and you pass an Ulta right off the interstate, you gotta stop, am I right? So let's go see what Ulta has. Hello, my loves. I have arrived here in Georgia. The makeup has been on a while, a hot minute. I think we're looking at about 9 or 10 hours maybe. This lighting is pretty intense, huh? Hotel lighting. Anyway, it did not hold up as well as I remember. There's like no foundation left on my chin. This pimple, ooh, it's a sight. It's broke down really bad here. It has really settled in. I don't know if you can adjust the lighting a little bit. See how it's settled into my fine lines and wrinkles. I'm still going to give this a 4 stars. I'm going to say that the Revlon Color Stay definitely beat my beloved Milani. And it kind of hurts my soul to say that. But I'm still going to give it 4 stars because it really is a beautiful, beautiful foundation. I think with the right primer, maybe a mattifying primer, and maybe my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, it would hold up better because when you put it on, it's stunning, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. So I'm still going to give it 4 stars because we got history, you know what I'm saying? And I know its potential. I think maybe it's just the primer that I used. I try to use the same primer and the same setting spray with all the foundations, and this one needs a stronger setting spray to just lock it in. So I'm still going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. However, Revlon Color Stay is still the front runner. So it'll be a few days before I get to do day 5 of the 10 days of foundations, $10 or less. I'll try to do it again in like 3 days. I think I have a Maybelline to try out. But anyway, Milani, you still get 4 stars, but you're not the front runner, my friend. All right, y'all have a great night.